Let's pickle some banana peppers. First, we gotta harvest some sweet banana peppers. There they are. They look so good. And they're gonna taste so good too. I'm gonna sneak in, and they come off so easily when they're ready. You don't have to fight for it. They literally just, boom, easy. Easy peasy. This one's a little harder. This one came out really good. Okay, so I think we got enough because we still have some left inside from the other batch. So let's get to it. So we just harvested the banana peppers from the garden outside, and this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna take a knife, and we're gonna cut off the tip here. And then we got all the seeds. We're gonna try it. You could take the knife, or what they suggest, you can take a chopstick, and then you can just go like this to keep the nice form of the pepper right here. Take out all the top part, and then you see here you have all the seeds in there. So this chopstick's going to help you go in there and just kind of scrape it out. And then if you're going to save these, have a nice bowl set aside so you can, you get a ton. So next gardening season you guys can have these already dried out and ready to go, and then you're going to get a ton more banana peppers. Okay, so we pretty much got that. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it about 1/4 inch thick rings. So about that thick right there. I like them about that thick. And then we're just gonna do the whole thing. And then because we already did the other ones, I already have the rest sliced to the proper width that we want. Okay, so we're gonna add them here to our other bunch, and then let's go over the rest of the pickling ingredients. So we're gonna have 1/2 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of salt. We're using, I think it's pink Himalayan salt, or you can use Celtic salt or any salt that you have a preference for. We just try to go towards the cleaner alternatives. We also have here a teaspoon of black pepper. We're gonna go a little bit less than teaspoon this time, just because the first batch that we did I thought was a little too peppery. And then now we're gonna do a teaspoon of ground mustard. I'm gonna put down below the actual recipe that I got from Pepper Geek, and you can follow along with that recipe if you like. But this is kind of what we had in our pantry. We didn't have the celery seed or the other ingredients that I didn't include here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this mixture. This is 1 cup of water, 2 cups of vinegar, 5% acidity, so just regular household vinegar. We're gonna go ahead and pour it in to our pot. And then we're gonna pour in the rest of the ingredients. And what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna allow this to boil for not very long actually. We're just gonna allow it to come to a rolling boil. And once it comes to a rolling boil, you're gonna go ahead and take it off the heat. Make sure you mix it up a little bit so everything's together. And then once you do that, you're gonna pour this brine into the jar that's filled with the banana peppers. And then you're gonna cover it. You're gonna let it cool. So let's go over that now. One ingredient that I did forget to mention was the garlic. You gotta have 3 cloves of garlic crushed. So just take your knife, crush it, get it nice, and we're gonna put that in the mixture now too. So once we do that, we'll go ahead and wait for the mixture to boil, come to a rolling boil, take it off the heat, we'll mix it up, make sure it's good to go, and then we'll get to the next step. All right, now we're starting to get a rolling boil. You can see here, we're gonna go ahead and take that off the heat. We're gonna move it around. I'm just gonna kind of stir it up a little bit, make sure everything's mixed in there nicely. And we're gonna come over here to our little straining station that we set up. So I just have it set up over the glass measuring cup. I'm gonna strain it through cheesecloth and a regular strainer, just because last time I didn't like how it came out. I still had a lot of sugar and different salt and sediment at the bottom, so don't want to do that this time. So we're gonna do a nice cheesecloth strain. Yeah, looks great. Okay. Let's make sure we get all of it. Now we have the banana peppers in a nice mason jar, sterilized already. If you haven't had yours sterilized, sterilize it, boil it 10 minutes, and that should take care of that. What we're gonna do here now, take this out, make sure we get all of that brine through the cheesecloth. Okay, smells so good, so good. All right, now, simple part. Just pour it in. Don't make a mess, hopefully. Yeah, perfect, perfect measurement. And then we just cover it. It's gonna be a little hot, obviously. And then you just leave it there, let it get down to room temperature. When it's cool, then you can stick it in the fridge and it'll be good for 30 days. This is a 30-day pickling, so make sure you use it within 30 days, keep it in the fridge, and you're good to go. So this was our other batch, which by the way tastes delicious, but I don't know if you could see there all the fine ingredients that we had there. So the salt, the sugar, and all that's just sitting down the bottom. Kind of didn't like that, so that's kind of why we went the cheesecloth and strainer method this time. That's it. That's how you pickle sweet banana peppers. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.